Lean bulking, yay. Dirty bulking, nay. In this video, I will be talking about why lean bulking is better than dirty bulking, as well as how exactly to set yourself up for a successful lean bulk. Hi, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Matty. I'm a qualified personal trainer, specialist musculoskeletal physiotherapist, and model. And I've been training consistently for the last 10 years. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. What exactly is lean bulking? Lean bulking prioritizes consuming nutrient-dense whole foods, minimizing unwanted fat gain while building muscle. On the other hand, dirty bulking involves eating a lot of processed high-calorie foods, which can lead to significant fat accumulation alongside muscle growth, potentially impacting overall health and body negatively. Of course, two things that are good there. Obviously, you build muscle with both, theoretically, but you can only build a limited amount of muscle in a certain amount of time, no matter how hard you train. So those extra calories you're putting in your body, hoping to turn that all into muscle, it's just not going to happen unless you're on a lot of steroids. For the most part, it's just going to be stored as fat. Of course, eating unhealthy foods most of the time is not going to be good for your health either. It has negative health benefits. It's going to affect your digestive system, your blood glucose levels, and increase your cholesterol. And theoretically, someone who eats most of their calories from unhealthy junk food, foods that are processed, high in sugars, things like McDonald's, chicken nuggets, Five Guys pizza, they could bulk like someone who's eating clean or eating cleaner, or someone who's lean bulking. But you will feel awful on the processed diet. You will feel awful dirty bulking, which means that your performance in the gym will be negatively affected. It will be less optimal, and thus you'll probably gain less muscle mass over the same amount of time. Modern science has also shown that a diet high in processed sugars, saturated fats, essentially the junk food diet that you're eating when you're dirty bulking, can affect sleep quality. Of course, sleep quality is directly correlated with muscle recovery. Lean bulking is therefore more sustainable in the long term, as it promotes healthier eating habits and body composition. And if you want to eat junk food, just have a cheat day or a cheat meal once a week. That will be enough fun food anyway. Okay, great. Now you guys know exactly why lean bulking is better, but how on earth do you go about setting up a lean bulk? Where on earth do you begin? Well, that's why I'm here. Step one is a small caloric surplus. You can only build a certain amount of muscle, so why not try to minimize fat gain? What I tend to do is eat around maintenance on days when I am not training, on my rest days. And on days when I train, I try and eat in a small caloric surplus. But what exactly is maintenance? Your maintenance calories are the calories that you normally consume in a day. That means that your weight stays pretty consistent. You're neither gaining nor losing weight. You're maintaining, you're staying the same. Homeostasis. The body's maintenance of a constant internal environment. On training days, I'll eat in a small surplus. So this can be around 200 to 250 calories above my maintenance. You can eat less if you wish, around 100 to 150. It's still going to build a little bit of muscle over time, and you're really going to minimize fat gain, which is the goal. And I still follow intermittent fasting even when lean bulking, because if you think about it, 200 to 250 calories isn't that much. It's around 3 or 4 digestive biscuits. And especially if you enjoy eating larger meals like myself, lean bulking on intermittent fasting still feels quite fun, and it's sustainable because it feels like you're feasting. The second step is strength training with progressive overload. Aside from the numerous health benefits and the fact that it could one day save your life, it is essential for putting on lean muscle mass. I would do a minimum of 2 strength training sessions a week, either 1 upper body and 1 lower body, or 2 whole body workouts. If you can, then you probably want to do 2 upper body and 2 lower body, but this would obviously be less if you're just starting out. Or if you want to train whole body, you can do a 3-day whole body split a week. I'll leave a link in the free program I created, which is 2 upper body days and 2 lower body days. So definitely go and check that out if you want to know kind of where to start. But I focus on getting stronger in the key lifts, or the key compound movements, i.e. the squat, the bench press, the military press, the pull-ups, chin-ups, and of course deadlifts. The deadlift is a little bit more optional because you don't need a deadlift to build a good physique. But if you have somewhere to deadlift, then of course add it into your program. And you can always add some accessory movements afterwards. These are the more fun bodybuilding style movements, but also they help to round off your physique. So this would be your lateral raises, your horizontal rows. Actually, I would add horizontal rows into the more essential part of the program, because if you're doing lots of pushing movements, you want to make sure you're doing some pulling movements to help balance out your musculature, to make sure you don't become really hunched over. You'll see that a lot in people who do a lot of pushing movements, like bench press, people who train shoulders and chest a lot of the time. They'll be quite hunched over, and you don't want to be like that. You want to actually have a well-rounded posture, a well-rounded physique. When you go to the gym, whatever you do, try and beat what you did the session before. This could be increasing some weight. This could be adding more reps. This could be doing a paused rep or holding the pause for longer, decreasing your rest period between the sets. But whatever you do, do it slowly. This principle is called progressive overload. You've probably heard it so many different times around the fitness space, but it is really important. It's key. It is the fundamental principle of how to put on more lean muscle mass, how to get stronger. And it must be used because if you do exactly the same workout with the same weights and the same reps every single time you train, it's going to get to a point where your body has adapted to it, because your body will adapt. And once your body adapts, the exercises you're doing will no longer have the same stimulus. You'll maintain where you are, you'll stay where you are, and in some cases you'll actually get weaker. Step number 3 is to get adequate sleep. I just want to go into a bit more detail about the importance of getting adequate quality sleep. Most adults will require around 7 to 8 hours a night, but this differs between individuals, and it's not just the duration, it's the quality of sleep. If you're interested, then go check out the book by Dr. Matthew Walker, Why We Sleep, or he's been on the Human Men Lab quite a few times. It's a great podcast, go and check that out. Sleep is essential for muscle growth, because during the deep stages of sleep, the body releases growth hormones, which are a key factor in muscle repair and rebuilding. It also allows for increased muscle synthesis. This is the process of building new muscle tissue, which is absolutely crucial for muscle growth after exercise, specifically strength training. Not getting enough sleep can significantly hinder this process. Bonus tips. If you struggle getting enough calories in, if you struggle eating enough, then consider consuming liquid calories. So that could be adding extra oat milk in your tea, your coffee, your matcha latte. That could be adding peanuts or nuts into your protein shake, or blending your green vegetables, because vegetables are very fibrous. They can be quite hard to eat. Sometimes they don't taste that nice either. And you can get more of these vegetables in. If you blend them, you can just drink it. It's easy calories, but also you're getting a lot of micronutrients as well. And of course, ensure that you are resting enough between workouts. Less is more. Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this video and that you found it useful. Consider subscribing, clicking the notifications bell, because I've got way more videos like this coming. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found.